Pet store. A pet store owner keeps track of the pets she has at the start of the day and at the end of the day. Here's a table. There are animals, dogs, cats, fish. Use the information in the table to determine which animal sold the most. What is this story about? What is this story about? Let's see. Danny, what's the story about?
Cats and all the fish.
Can anyone tell me more? Christian.
And the starting amount.
He said, we know a starting amount. Wow. Can anyone tell me more? Landon.
We know the ending amount.
Can anyone tell me more? Christopher.
I know it's a pet store.
Yes, and it's about a pet store. Sincere.
We do not know the sold amount that the person gives the people the animals.
Wow, I heard her say we don't know the sold amounts. We're going to get a math mat that has an area for dogs, cats, and fish. This is where you will show your work. You also have a copy of the word problem. You will get both of these materials. Right now you're thinking, which tool do I need to use? Tell me about how you found out that there were 5 dogs sold.
I know that 5 dogs were sold. I used the model.
Okay, can you tell me about your model?
I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
There were 11 dogs.
Okay.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 got sold, and there were only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 were left.
Wow, and I can really see that with your model. Now, so tell me about your equation.
Equation that is 11 minus 5 equals 6.
Okay, excellent, thank you. Is there another way you could write that equation? Can you tell me more about what you wrote here?
This was an answer to me because I have 8. So let's say we have 10 because 18 and then 18 is actually a 10 with 8 ones.
Whoa, so it sounds like you figured it out really.
Quick.
Okay, so tell me more. How did you know it so quickly?
I knew it so quickly because I got 10 and then I moved on to the 8.
Okay.
Because 10 and then add 8 more, it's 18, and then I knew if you took away 10 more, it would equal 18.
Okay. Can you tell me what you just heard Emily say about how she knew so quickly?
She knew so quickly because she was on 10, then she went to the other number.
Can you tell me more about the other number she went to?
She went to 18.
Okay.
Actually, I went to 8 1. I talked about 10, like the number rods we use.
Landon, which one do you think is the one that is the one that they got sold? What do you pick?
I think this one gets sold because this is delicious.
Well, I disagree with you, Landon. Because on my paper, it says you end with 8, and there's 10 that you take away, and then you end with 8.
So did you hear what she just said? Okay, so Landon, how many total cats did we start with?
18.
18. How do you know we started with 18 cats?
Because it shows 18.
It shows 18 right here, the starting amounts. And what is the other quantity that we knew? That we knew but that we didn't have to solve for. What was given to us? 8. Can you show me? How do you know that? Right there. And what does that quantity represent? We're going to listen to Landon. The ending amount, right? So which of these groups represents the ending amount? How do you know that's the ending amount?
8.
8. And so why do we have 8 in this group?
Because that's the ending.
That's the ending amount. So what do we know about this? Wait, we're going to let him think. What do we know about this group right here?
The sold amount. And
It represents the sold amount. So can you write an equation to prove that to me on your paper? And I'll be back.
Of course.
I see you have the quantity 9 here, but how did you solve for that? How did you know to do that?
Because I counted in my brain.
Okay, show me how you did that in your brain.
I counted.
Okay, show me. Chris, this is your chance to listen, okay? Okay, so show me how you count back. Okay?
17, 16, 15, 14, 13,
Okay?
12, 11, 10, 9.
Which number are you stopping on?
8.
Okay, so do you need to stop there? What should you do?
Count on more.
I just heard him say that. Did you hear him? What did he say?
Count on more.
Okay, so try it again. If you're going to count back, I love that strategy. Try it in your head again. Let's listen to him as he counts back.
18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8.
What are you thinking now?
I think it's 10.
Why do you think it's 10?
It's 10 because I know it.
But how? What does 10 represent in your word problem here?
The 10 represents the
Can you help her out, Emily? What does that quantity represent?
the quantity represents a 10.
Yes, and so what does that represent in the word problem?
It represents the 10.
The 10. And so can anyone add on?
Represents the cats that they took away.
Did you hear her? Can you repeat that? What did she just say the 10 represents?
The 10 represents taking away the cats.
The cat. So the 10 represents, Emily, what does this 10 represent?
It represents the cats that have been taken away
And why were they taken away?
because people wanted them.
They wanted them, and what did they do?
They bought.
They bought them. So 10 is the number of cats that were sold, and 8 is the quantity that were left. Absolutely. Thank you. So I noticed you wrote multiple equations. Emily, can you talk about why all of those equations help us find the answer?
All these equations help us find the answer because these are answers that can help us.
Can you tell us more?
So 18 minus 10 equals 8, which is correct. I agree with Arlena because, can I use my
So we have a whole that's known. We have a known amount of 8. So you had 18, you took away the 10, and it left you with 8, which is the part that is known. I also see this equation over here. So I want you two to sit down for a second. Can someone tell me why? Why does this equation also work?
Because if 18 take away 8 equals 10, then 10 take away 8 equals, 18 take away 10 equals 8.
Okay, so you flipped it. So 18 take away 10 equals 8. But why does this work?
This is because if you have the 10 and if you have 18, then you take away the 8, it equals 10.
Wow, yes. So if you have the whole amount you take away the part that you have the unknown part left over. And so the 10 represents the number of cats sold.
How do you How do you know that 11 take away 5 equals 6?
I know that 11 took away 5 is 6 because if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, you have 11, and you take away 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5. You have take away 4, 5 equals 6.
Tell me more. How do you know you can switch it? Use your model to help you.
I mean, like you can switch it because you can take away 6
Oh,
and you can take away 6 too, and this can be the animals that were left.
so you could switch the parts, right? So you started with this whole, the part you knew, and you took away some number, and you got 6 left over.
You took away the known part.
And then what was your answer representing?
5.
And was that the known part or the unknown part?
Unknown part.